Hello, I am Triathlon Todd. Welcome. And we are going to make more stuff here in the ribbon world. Okay, so before we were investigating how we could bump up the gray science production, and we should have more walls coming through. Looks like we have a few. But we can put down one more assembler. I need to automate the power poles and the assembler 2 makers. So let's automate the assemblers. Okay, power poles first. Power poles here. Needs iron stick, which comes from iron plate. I think that's a 2-to-1 kind of thing, isn't it? And you get 2 for putting in 1. Easy enough. So one, let's go ahead and handcraft some assembler 2s. And get that done. Okay. So let's pull off, that's, right, one creates 2 and it takes, what, half a second? Yeah, those are easy. So, one can supply enough for 2, and then we need steel and copper. So I want to, steel and copper are negligible, and all right, they need, well, 2 each in a half a second. So yeah, it's going to need 2 assemblers or a fastest inserter, or 2 inserters or a fast inserter, whatever. But we can make just one of these. All right, so we'll go. That's not the right one. It's going to come down around here where my cursor is. One. I want to provide a space here. So I want to make this one do the iron sticks. It can produce 2. We'll give inserter over here, inserter over here. Because this one is going to get a long-handled inserter. Yeah? Yes? No? No, if it's got to put in every half second, it has to only put in 1. So we can get by with a long-handled inserter here. We have to craft some of those too. And it's currently behind. But one long-handled there will produce enough for each of these, and they are going to make power poles. And that is going to need the sticks, which are direct inserted, and copper and steel, which need to be on the same line because this one's already iron. Copper and steel. And I used up all my regular inserters because they're an ingredient for the long-handled inserters. Okay, well, there you go. And then you guys can power all that stuff. You'll need another one over here, won't you? Okay. Power all that stuff. And let's go grab some inserters. Like a ton of them. Where inserters are over here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want the yellow belts. Move up a bit. There we go. Okay, 117 inserters on me. Plenty enough. Okay then. 5, you're gonna have 1, 2. 1 and 2. Okay, and remind me again what you need. You need steel and copper. Steel and copper. Steel and copper. Which are conveniently right here. goes to this, which goes to this. Nope, 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 nope. This needs to be back here. This turns into that. You come forward, you come down. There we go, that'll work. Except for that, should be a red splitter. There we go. And you need to bring down iron here. Okay. We will have to jump from, nope, I said 8, not 7. There to there. There to there. And cut that off for me. There we go. I need red undergrounds though. And red splitters. Oops. Okay. I need a bunch of copper and I can make more of those. Well, one of them. I'm short on iron. Okay, you should be good to go. Okay, cool. You need to share your formula. And now we have 2 power pole makers. Excellent. Except for the power poles. There we go. We'll stick those into a box. Thank you. We'll even be kind enough to ourselves to put it on the map. There we go. Power poles. That's how you do that, in case you're wondering. It's hard to see, but it's there. I need to get rid of some stuff. Carrying way too much stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up to 90 spots available, but I'm using 77 of them. So there we go. Power poles. Now we need to automate the assembler 2s. What would that take? I can never remember this one because you only do it really once. Steel, gears, green circuits, and assembling machine 1s. Steel, gears, green circuits are all on the bus. Assembly machine 1s is not. Yeah, this one switches out for iron and then gears and then green circuits. So 9 iron, that'll get the outside one. 8 of those 2 will get the inside lane. It takes a half second to make. That's nice. I might have to make that into a fast inserter then. Well, it still won't help because you still have to do... Fast inserter can't grab 2 away, so you're stuck with the speed of the long-handled inserter, so it doesn't matter. It's not like this one will be running constantly anyways. So, let's get that made. Iron, gears, and circuits. Iron, gears, circuits. Iron gets its own. I have 2 makers of these will be fine. I don't need any further speed than that. That's even. Second belt inserter. There we go. Okay. That into a box There you go. Make yourselves. There we go. So, extend these out just so we can see everything. Now, the commonality between these is green circuits and gears. So we can actually, when it comes in here, split it off and jump it off to the next spot. Just to save ourselves the effort. And to thank ourselves for thinking ahead of time. Hey, we're encountering some trees again. But we have grenades, so we can just blow them up. Since we don't need the wood anymore, we're making far superior power poles. Alright, gears and green circuits. I have to extend these some more too. I think a decent portion of my time is just spent extending out the bus. Okay. Need to pop down here. And well, since we're here, might as well get the iron completely pulled off. There needs to be... yeah, I need to improve this one and that one into red splitters, but it's fine. Fine for now. There. Alright, gears are here, green circuits are there. Oops, we're out of splitters. 10 of those, please. That'll pop off there. Needs to end up here. Need it there because I want to split it off immediately. Those will hurry up. That. There we go. Split that off. Bring that in here. And there. Cool. Split off again. That's going to be a mess. Unless we do the cheater way. Bring it up here. Split it here instead. Go there. Go under. Pop up there. Cool. That's fine. There we go. Now, need to bring it down here, so it'll split off here. Yellow undergrounds. I'll take them all. Thank you. Coming through all right? Yep, coming through just fine and dandy. Why am I putting those into a box? I do not know. What I can do is just bring them down. So, the twos just need the output of the first step, add steel onto it, and then these guys come on down. So steel will get pulled off of here, maybe there. I want it to be like this. Put us up a light so we can see better. Now steel is guaranteed to be on the left side only. It can continue on the belt just fine. And these assemblers were put on that side. Excellent. Curl this around. And there we go. Extend this out a bit. Start the process here and here. Insert away and insert away. Then make better machines. There we go, job well done. This one we are going to stick into a box. There we go, our first two. First two can be used to upgrade. Oh, those are already blue. Those are blue as well. Great up here. Give us just the walls quicker. That way we get gray science quicker. There we go. And congratulations, you're making red a bit faster. No, don't put it in there. Just give me everything you have. Thank you. Alright, carrying 1,200 red belts. That'll be good. In fact, I'll go ahead and spend some of those right now. If they were going the right way. Next thing I want to automate is the production of red splitters and red undergrounds, because I constantly am waiting for them. It's like, oh, okay, I either got to mix up my steps and things like that, or like, all right, I got to work on something else until those get done handcrafting. So I got another 18 of those, so I'll distribute those later. We have essentially what I'm doing in this episode is stuff for that sometimes gets called a mall, one-stop shopping for all your one-off kind of needs, and those all qualify as one-off kind of needs. So what would it take for red undergrounds? Need yellow undergrounds and gears. Wow, that's a lot of gears. 40 gears for one, or well, two, but they come in sets of two. All right. Yellow undergrounds need belts. There's some way over to the left, but I'm not going to pull those. Those are used for green science. So let's create a new maker for yellow belts. Plates and gears. And you're going to add on more plate to get the underground. You're going to add on more gears to get the red underground. So why don't we just bring the raw ingredients down as one belt? Might as well. Because this isn't going to be an all the time needed kind of thing. I'll use a ton of them, but still, not all the time. So bring them together under on the same belt. Then we can use filters so we can send it over here and then send one each way extra. Or we just split it a couple times and have it take what it needs. I think I like that better. Just put belts as the first portion, bring it down. Yellow underground's the next. Red underground's below that. Yeah, that'll work. I think I've done that way before. I think in my first playthrough I did it that way. It's good to know that it worked well enough for me to do it again and again and again. So let's get plates and gears. and bring it here. That's the goal. So do it this way. Do it there. So we have to curl around. Nope, did it wrong. Did it wrong. Did it wrong over there too. So I need it to go here. Curl it around here. Curl it around here because we have to bring this first. Then this one. That way they'll get half and half. We have to put this underground there, move it on. Okay then. Start all over again. Everything has to back up on. I need it to line up there. Need this to come here. Then we put our underground. And we move it. Then we go under and there. Wrong way. There we go. That's what we needed. And when we get these made, we'll use them to do the improvements of the stuff that we have conveniently left as yellows. Might as well let your workers do what they are trained to do. Okay, so we have this. It's going to go down all the way. First, we're going to have this one. You're going to make yellow belts. Whatever's... Yeah, you're fine. Normal inserter is fine. There you go. Then, you're going to output your stuff onto a belt that's going down. Going down, I said. Okay, then we're going to make 2 of those. We're just going to make 2 of every intermediate step. There you go. So then, okay, then we're going to use those to make yellow undergrounds. So it needs belt and plate. So there we go. 2 of those. Insert here, here. Insert here and here. You're making those, please. You guys need power. Not a problem. I can supply that. I have that. And you're going to put the output with a long-handled inserter over there. Also going to go down. Then we're going to make 2 more assemblers. You guys' goal is to make these. Excellent. And you need a bunch of gears, don't you? You need 40 gears. So we're going to give you 2 fast assemblers. Fast inserters, I'm sorry. It's going to be off the same belt. So these guys are going to pretty much determine the speed of the overall thing, just because it needs 40. And then, okay, you're gonna take a bunch of gears and the undergrounds. Gears and the undergrounds You don't use the belts. We can stop bringing the belts in after here. There's no point in that. We'll have you grab from, there we go, put it that direction. I'll have you grab from the outside there. You can't yet because you don't have power. It's fine. And then you put your output over here. And that should, there we go, give us red undergrounds. Excellent. Then we're going to call that good. We're just going to curl this around, give us a little space so we don't contaminate the line. Bring those up to the top, and we're done. I like having all my finished products up by the bus so I know where to find them. And stick those into that. And we've got 3 done already. That, another job well done. Okay. Do I want to limit this? Nope. Produce the whole thing. I want to limit this. I haven't limited anything yet, I don't think. I don't anticipate needing more than 500 at a time, so. Or really, let's not go crazy. 200 assemblers is fine. That'll soak up a lot of materials. That is good as is. Thank you. Don't go any more in a row. But I will take some. You know what? Nuts to that. Don't go any more than 250 at a time. If I need more than that, I'm probably laying down a ton of solar. Those things chew up power poles like you'd never believe. You please limit yourself to that. Let the rest of it flow on through to gray science. You're doing fine on. It's the walls that are disappointing me right now. So let's go. Let's go distribute everything here, increasing our production of nearly everything. And let's go. We haven't made the red splitters yet. That'll be our next project. And need yellow splitters as an ingredient. That needs belts as an ingredient. So, yeah. It'll get done. It's just, I want to go bump up all the... Every single gray assembler that we see, we're going to turn it into a blue one, so we get better production. Just visit everything again, see what's going on with the rest of the factory. These are all blue, all good to go. Looks like that box is smoking too, but no, it's just it's the output from the steel there. You guys are partially blue. Go. I get everything up north taken care of. I think so. Yes, we did that already. This episode too. You guys are miners, don't need upgrades. You guys need to be upgraded. I like it. The greens are backed up. Good. Good thing to see. Now what I could do is belt balances. Excellent. Because it takes care of self-balancing later. By belt balance, it will allow me to have a bigger buffer. Let's take care of that. I need this to... Wrong way. Nope, that's not the one. This is the other one. Needs to go... No, that's still wrong. Belt balance going up. How's that one go? No. Needs access to that side, doesn't it? do that. I forget. No. Yeah, but no. Yeah, skip one. Duh. Excuse me. Sorry, that's probably hurting your ears. And it came too quickly for me to grab the mute button. I apologize. It blows out the sound whenever I do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Excuse me. That still isn't working. I do this all the time in assembler. What's my major malfunction is right here? Let's just do it the more complicated way then. Because that's, for the life of me, it's just not coming through. So, split it, bring it. There. There you go. Easy way to make sure both sides get filled. Now come up. Yep. Okay, after that giant waste of time, let's go move on. Okay, that's just a smelting line. Does not use assemblers. Smelting. More smelting, more mining. Alright, I think that might be the end of our need for assembler 2s. Yeah, labs don't need them. They're not assemblers. Oh, red science does need it though. There we go. Although not really, because red science is so backed up. Doesn't really need the increased crafting speed. Don't really need the increased pollution from that either. You are not going all the way up. I don't know why. Get that gray science there faster. Okay. What is that supposed to be? That is supposed to be stone, isn't it? Okay. Which of you guys is not working? Raise your hand if you're not working. Because you're out of stuff, not because you're out of space to put it in. Everything's good except for that one. Maybe this one? There you go. It's going. Everything else needs space on the line. Good thing to see. Okay. How are we doing on tech tree? We're going slower because we don't have gray science. But we can add on something. Let's add on. I'm not doing laser turrets, so I don't need lasers. It needs blue anyway. let's go with, we have both of those already. We have that one. We have productivity modules. No, we'll need speed modules first. They are, just a spoiler, they're needed later on for one of the techs. So we'll get it done. Even though I find productivity modules are more useful. Most of the time. There's recommended lists online of which things you should put productivity modules first, and which things you should put a speed module in first, and which ones need mostly productivity but one speed. And there's a list of, and it depends on which item you're making as to the payback time for that you need for each item. So okay, we have, they're being made. We're gonna run short on gears because we're soaking up 40 at a time for those things. But we can go put some reds around in this area. But now we need to work on red splitters, getting those created. Okay, to do that we need to make yellow splitters. To do that we need belts again. What I could do, well, gears and iron plate are going to be again necessary. We're going to do a setup just like this one, 2, 2, and 2. 2 for yellow belts, 2 for yellow splitters, 2 for red splitters. These are just more complicated. 1, 2, 3 ingredients in the final one. 1, 2, 1, 2. And it'll be a little bit harder because this requires 3 things. This requires 3 things. This one requires 2. But we need the same iron and gears. This one we might have to do my idea of filtering off one or the other later on. So let's copy this thing and bring it here. You shall go here when you are done. So clear off some trees. Oh, hold on. For those of you who haven't seen the phenomenon, there you go. That's how you clear trees quickly. Makes a loud boom, but the closer you are zoomed in, the more sound it makes, which makes sense. It's as if you move the camera closer. Then let's, just so I get it right this time, copy and paste that onto there. Well, never mind. It's not going to allow me to do it since I got stuff in the way. Okay, so we need to get this set up here, to here, to here. Now that there. I'm going to get a splitter right before that. And I'm just copying it visually. We're going to have another one there. There. Done. Need another splitter right here. There we go. That looks the same other than yellow to red. There. Now that is good to go. Okay. So then we need 2 assemblers. Stops. Okay. Power poles there and there. You are making those. Okay, so we're going to have belts, iron, which you can get from the left, and green circuits. You can't add anything to the left-hand side unless we bring down green circuits from the left. That's an idea. We're going to need green circuits. So this is the same idea as here. You just have long... Yeah. That third item really isn't an issue, but we can put it on the left. So, you're going to need it the whole way down. That's why you don't jam up your stuff when you're designing things. Okay then. You are making those. You are making those. You make those. You make those. Okay. You're going to need, remind me again, 5, 5, and 4, so it doesn't really matter about speed. We're not too worried about this. So, plate, circuit, belts. Input, input. Over to long handle, input, power, good. Now output needs to be a long handled. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It needs to be long handled. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, otherwise you got to do some moving around the belt and things like that. So output. Go. You guys are... What are you waiting on? Oh, green circuit stuff. Let's get that done. That way you can call that part good. That just looks weird being one underground there. So give it a belt. Give it a purpose. I don't really know why I'm extending these. I don't know what use they have later on. I can never remember with those guys. I end up going nuts to it and just saying, oh, you're canceled, kind of thing. Alright, I need to jump all of that at once, so that one will be priority. There, to there, to there, to there. Suppose I could have just switched these to reds to begin with, but no, yellows are fine. Yellows are fine because it's just a pole for these guys. I won't be working all that often. Okay, so we have yellow splitters coming through. Excellent. Now I need long-handled inserters over here. And you need, okay, splitters there, circuits, long-handled inserters on the other side, and then short on the left. Easy enough. Power, you guys are good to go, except for you need short ones to export on. Then give you a box and power hole. Excellent. We now have, oops. We now have red splitters being made. Yep, there they go. Cool. Easy enough. Get these increased so they don't bother the line speed-wise. They'll bother it by pulling stuff, but that's okay. So there we go. And that is an excellent time to stop this episode. I now have something that I have to handcraft and take a ton of time for, now being done automatically for us. I do need to restrict the box, though. Keep yourself to one line. What do I keep the undergrounds to? Nothing. Keep yourself to one line, too. Until then, produce away. One of these are really slow, or no, gears are non-existent. That is fine. So, thanks to you for being here again, and I will see you next time. Bye.